Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Unfolding of the Stock Market Crash. Well, inflation is really getting hot now. The reason is because we have all the problems at the ports. That's not transitory, believe me. We got 200,000 containers sitting out there. They can't get unloaded. Don't listen to what Bedabug's saying, that the reason we were backed up because the economy's so good, people were buying so much stock, that's why it's backed up. No, that's not why it's backed up. It's backed up because when they shut the economy down, which was stupid to begin with, they turned around and sent 22 million people home, and then the government turns around and decides, well, we'll pay them. So they sent them $1 trillion, and then when they sent the $1 trillion, what were they doing at home? They went and bought $1 trillion worth of goods, so now there's no goods left. Well, guess what? If everybody's at home, nobody can replace them. That's how the orders got backed up. It's not the economy's doing well. The economy's doing terrible. It's doing horrible. So the biggest problem we have, if you look at this chart right here, is going back. This all started going back in 2008, 2009, when Obama took over. And remember, he wanted to increase his welfare state. That was his goal, redistribution of wealth. So they had to make a decision when they took over. And remember, the economy was a terrible recession because of a dopey Bush. They had to make a decision. Did they rebuild the economy? And that takes increased productivity. That's what that takes. You got to increase your productivity. You got to invest, have business investment, increase productivity. That will increase wages, increase jobs, increase savings, and it creates a solid economic GDP growth. No, they decided they're just going to move asset prices up, the stock market, and then call the stock market the economy, create an illusion. So what they did is they eliminated all the increased productivity, increased business investment. They used stimulus, brought interest rates down to zero, QE, stock buybacks. They propped up the stock market, and they called it the economy. Well, now the inflation is destroying that so-called economy they have. So here's the problem. There's a lot of headwinds we have right now. Now, the market, is coming to a point that this inflation is one of the biggest headwinds this market's ever had. But what's keeping the market going right now is still the amount of money they're using for QE. They're still printing $125 billion a month and putting in quantitative easing, doing stock buybacks to keep the stock market going up. But that's coming to an end very quickly because of the inflation. So the best thing to do right now is to make sure that you're always buying stocks that are doing well with our inflation. That's what we're doing here. We got some terrific stocks. Every stock we're buying is tied to the inflation. So as they keep creating inflation, and again, what they're doing, remember, is they keep masking the inflation. That's what they're doing. And not only do they keep masking the inflation, they continue with their socialist regime, and both those are colliding. So the best thing to do at this point, is join our gang. If you're not with us already, if you're with us, keep doing what we're doing. Stay in those excellent stocks that love high inflation. It's not the tech stocks. Your tech stocks are going to get clobbered. Even the bank stocks that love high yields, that do well, they're having problems because their investors are very fearful that there's going to be a lot of defaults because of all this high inflation. People are going to start defaulting on their cars and everything else, car loans, credit cards, school loans. They're afraid of that. So remember, high yields happen when people dump their treasury bonds. That's what's happening. And the treasury bonds are going down. They're losing money. Yields are going up. And when yields are going, that's good for banks. So I would stay watching my banks. We have some good bank stocks. Stay watching my oil stocks. They're doing well. And we got some other stocks that we're really doing well with outside that group. But right now it's really your bank and it's your oils, that are holding this whole thing up. So you stay with those until it doesn't hold it up anymore. Now we also have, like I said, like the big box stores. We're invested in those. Those are doing well. We have a trucking company that does great with inflation. That's doing well. We're also involved with healthcare. UNH is one of our stocks. That's doing well. So it's really a stock picker's market, but the stock has to be linked to inflation, meaning if you got to, okay, which stocks do the best at inflation? It's that simple. So look, if you're with me, if you're already a gang member, just keep following us because we're doing really good in this situation. And when the market crashes, we're going to do better. And we have no sweat about the market crash. It could crash tomorrow. We could care less. But in the meantime, we got to ride this pony because until they make a decision on this bill, the socialist bill, it's going to keep going up. Market's just going to keep going up because what are they doing? They keep doing QE. So if you're a gang member, we'll continue to keep you in those stocks that are going to do well through this. If you're not a gang member, you should join the gang. Try it for at least 10 days. It's free. Go to my site, philsgang.com, pick where it says Working Investors, and this way you'll be in the right stocks, making money as this is going on. And when the inflation is too much, we go to deflation, where people say, I can't pay for my car payment, I can't pay my credit card, one of these got to go. That's when we turn from inflation to deflation. That's when people get laid off, and that's the end of the deal, and the market goes down, and you'll be prepared to short. See, it's your job right now, if you're not a gang member, to learn from us on how to short a stock, make money when the market's going down, because this market's going to go down, whether it's tomorrow or 6 months from now. There's no question. They're just keep propping it up until that prop doesn't work anymore. And what is that? When people turn around and say, God, with this inflation, my dollar's not going anywhere. I can't pay all my bills. I got to give something up. So look at it as an opportunity. That's what we're doing here at Phil's Gang. Okay? All right. So again, I'll see you on the charts. Please subscribe, like, and share. Join my gang. Go to philsgang.com and hit where it says Working Investor Group. And we'll get you organized so that you're making money while this situation is going on with high inflation, and you're going to make money once it hits. It goes from inflation to deflation. Then you'll be with us on the way down making money. Okay, that's it. Stay with your banks and stay, again, away from those tech stocks. You don't want tech stocks with high yields. You want the bank stocks is where the money's going in oil, okay, until it doesn't go there anymore. Stay away from those tech stocks. You're going to get hurt. See you on the charts.